Hey, this is Simon from Thinkitmakeit. This is my first YouTube video. I'm planning on making a bunch of props for movies, TV shows, video games. I also make stuff like furniture and really practical things. I do 3D printing and a bunch of random stuff. But today we're making something from the new Han Solo movie. It's a windmill from the planet Savareen. I've always wanted one as soon as I saw it, so stick around and I hope you enjoy. Alright, so what we have, I got a couple screen grabs from the Solo movie that we're gonna go off of. I'll pull them up right now. So yeah, they're kind of rusty, a little bit broken up, but what I'm thinking is we're just gonna get a bunch of PVC, maybe some aluminum if we can find it, maybe wood, I'm not quite sure, but we're gonna go to Home Depot, see what we can find, and yeah, let's go. To be pretty big, because in the movie it seems like it's 10 foot tall or 9 foot tall. So we're gonna go look for some, we're gonna see how much I can fit into my tiny little car. The one I'm usually, you know what the PVC is? PVC?
Electrical ones, right?
Well, plumbing.
How long?
Yeah. Plumbing's that way? I'm looking at getting $10 each, that's not too bad. This one's already got holes in it. Do we need holes in it? I don't think so. We need 1, 2, 3, 4 big lengths. We need a cart. We need a cart. We need a cart. Hey! And I use these. Ooh, close. Ow! Yes, that'll work. How much are these? How much are these? $5 each? It's half the price. It's half the price of one whole length of it. Okay, it's gonna be expensive. It's gonna be expensive. What if we went this big instead of this big? We just need the good stuff. Where's just the regular blue stuff? PVC blue lava. Ooh, blue lava. Do I need that much though? Probably not. This is what we need. And I can mess around with some, maybe I'll just get a coupler, make it a little bit bigger. Not very good at this. Alright. That looks good. So make that, go to a small one, cap it off with one of those, and then, ooh, put a cap on there. 9, gosh, keep holding this. Go, go. We got a bunch of couplings, a bunch of these caps. Couplings are right here. These little knobs would be kind of cool. See the little nodules coming out? There's quite a few of those. All diameter pipe. And just cut a bunch of those up instead of spinning a bunch of this. Okay, so let's go outside to look at the cheaper, old, dirty PVC. Never mind, it's nothing out here.
Sorry, no.
Okay, cool. That's fine. Thought we checked. Huh?
Don't hurt the ass.
Oh no, exactly. Yeah. Okay, they don't have the dirty PVC, so we gotta buy the expensive stuff. And I want one of these too. Okay, so we just figured out that we shot that whole day of film vertically on the phone. So we now know that's wrong, and we should have filmed it like this, horizontally. So this is our apology. Ooh, $28 a sheet. It was nice though. $20. Okay, different. That's nice. These are already pretty much cut. And at this moment where I'm thinking I might need a truck. Ooh, okay, so we got everything into the truck. There's a big gaping hole in the back of my car. Hoping my new chop saw doesn't slide out of the back. We'll make a hope. Going? Alright, awesome. Okay, so I figured assemble this windmill thing within my garage. So I gotta figure out how high is this? Get a good tape measure. Something about Simon. Use the wall to your advantage. Just as I stopped. 8 foot. It's 8 foot tall. Could I make this thing 8 foot tall? Yes. Should I? Yes. These things are 10 foot tall. It's obviously a problem. What if I made them 7 foot long? And we'll see how we go from there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make these 7 foot long, 7.5 foot long, 7 foot long, bigger or better, bigger or better. Let's start 7.5 foot, and that way, those will be my the support structures. Then I'll make the other one 8 foot long. Oh my God! Welcome to Florida. Thunderstorm season. Okay, the AC still going? Okay, that's good. As long as the AC is still going. Does this guy work? Woo! So good. One of the, I'm going to call these columns, and these there's 9 buttresses. So these are the I'm going to make it a little darker. I don't know if you guys can see this, but the supporting columns probably what catches all that space wind in Savareen. So there's 9 of those. Those are going to be made out of the metal flashing we got over there, and we're probably going to need an elbow joint. Probably need to go back to Lowe's, get some of that. But what we're using here, we're going to use 2. One of these, we're going to use 2 reducers, 1, 2 of those, and I figured that we're going to use 4 couplers. The good thing, I got a bunch of those. So that should be everything we need to make one of these. Maybe I'll make a template for one of our space wind catcher buttresses things, and we'll see where we go from there. Alright, so what we're going to do first is I'm going to use acetone to get off all this red stuff. to finish the third column. I've got number 1 and number 2 pretty much done, but I need this reducer here. I need another 2. I need 2 more reducers, 2 more of these caps. So that's going to require another Home Depot or big orange box store run. So what I'm going to do now, glue up number 1, and we'll see how that looks. The end caps, I think I could sand these down to be a little bit more flush. That's a lot nicer. So that's going to glue up a lot better. I'm thinking about just using cyanoacrylate glue or super glue to the layman. I'm a layman too, but it's super handy. So, that's a dumb joke, I'm sorry. But yeah, I just use Titebond Instant Bond. I also have a kicker. I've seen Adam Savage use this a lot. So it's Bob Smith Industries. So it just kind of, it's a catalyst for the super glue. So it instantly bonds. So you just kind of spray it on the one surface and you put the Titebond on the other. And then they instantly, within about 3 seconds, have a bond. It's 5-minute epoxy. It's a 2-part epoxy. So it comes out in 2 little syringes here. I feel like I'm just getting 1 part of this. There you go. Both parts are coming out now. Just coat the inside. And we'll come back in 5 minutes and that should be set up. And 5 minutes later, these are all set up. They've got a really strong bond with the 5-minute epoxy. What we're going to do next is we're going to get the PVC glue. We're going to glue up number 1, and number 1 will be all set. So today we got this one all glued up. This one's looking pretty nifty. So this is 1 part of 4. Well, this one's gonna have 2 identical ones that are back there. I have to still go to Home Depot and get some more couplers, and those will be ready by the next video. And then next time what we're gonna do is we're gonna create the wind catchers, PVC dust everywhere, the wind catchers that go on there. We're also gonna go get back to Home Depot and get all the elbows and the joinery and start cutting up the galvanized stuff. So yeah, if you liked what you saw today, subscribe please, and tune in next time. Thanks.